Little PSA to everybody out there. If you don't know what you're doing, you probably shouldn't be doing it, especially in an endangered ecosystem when you don't have permission. I'm out here in an old growth forest. This is a western red cedar tree here, Thuja plicata. Trees like this are incredibly important culturally for many indigenous nations in the area who would use them for a variety of different things. Most commonly, you'll see big long strips of their fibrous bark that have been removed for use in basketry, weaving, clothing, all sorts of different things. And this was typically done on trees that are about 50 to 100 years old, really straight, not a lot of branches on them, young enough, healthy enough to endure and survive through that sort of trauma. This tree here is about 200 to 400 years old, as are these trees here. You can see they've got a lot of sticks here, you know, a lot of branches coming off, not good candidates for this type of cultural modification, yet we've got all these markings on the tree here. This is not cultural modification. This is butchering of these trees by someone who has absolutely no idea what they're doing on trees that should not be having this done to them. You can see this one is still fresh. It's still damp. The cambium hasn't even begun to heal over. This hasn't been through one growing season. You can see this hatchet marks here, just absolutely butchering this tree. No idea what they're doing. Again, same thing happening here. They weren't even able to get a pole, just absolutely butchering these trees. It is just so incredibly disrespectful to be out here doing this on trees that should not be having this done to them. You know, wounds like this are kind of the beginning to where fungus and rot can get set in and ultimately be the death of these trees. So it's like, if you don't know what you're doing, please don't be out here doing it, especially on lands that are still stewarded by the indigenous nations that have been here stewarding these lands since time immemorial. This is not a place for you to practice your cultural appropriation. Please don't be doing this.